Big hole for Corey Brown in the passing game.
And look at how quickly they're up to the line of scrimmage and going for the end zone. It is! Oh, did he catch it? Yes! Touchdown! Devin Smith, the catch of the year. Right side rollout, touchdown, Ohio State. Corey Philly Brown.
Ball in the hands.
Hyde, touchdown, Ohio State. Corey Brown comes into the backfield, and he's going to be the pitchman on the option. Doesn't get it as Braxton Miller keeps it. Miller off to the races. Stutter step. He's got a chance. Touchdown.
Defense this year.
Third down throw for Dysert. Going to have to run it. Dives out close to the marker, appears to have.
From the pedigree that he comes from, he feels like you win in college football with speed.
Ball is loose. Ohio State trying to jump on it and score a touchdown. No signal yet. Not by the officials, at least. Touchdown, Ohio State. Dysert in trouble. Simon on his heels. And it's intercepted. Ohio State has the ball. Travis Howard with the pick.
Ohio State has usually always played great defense, and I think they're poised to play great defense again this year.
Picked off Travis Howard with the ball, and Howard out of bounds in signals. Carlos Hyde behind him. He gives it to Hyde, and Carlos in there. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Give it to him again.
High snap. Bourne has the ball, and Bourne a touchdown. 2 consecutive carries.
Braxton Miller going to keep it. He's got a tunnel room right up the middle. Braxton Miller taking it to the house for the Buckeyes. 30. And after the turnover, the crowd now starting to make some noise, and it's intercepted as the Buckeyes get it right back off of the deflection. Travis Howard. Miller rolling left. Braxton Miller going to take it and score.
And what Urban Meyer is going to try to do here.
Miller. Tough in the pocket, now on the run to the end zone. Touchdown. Bortles under duress, fires it back into traffic, popped up in the air, picked off. Second inning. Miller looking all the way to run with it. Braxton Miller. Bortles under pressure as he releases in a penalty flag. Bortles intercepted at the 5. Bortles, pressure coming up front. Hankins in his face, passes away, and it is.
Maynard blitzed and buried. Third down and 11, a low snap from Brian Schwenke, and then design run for Miller. Nifty footwork. And now plenty of running room down the near sideline. Touchdown. First. Longest reception of the year for Stoneburner. Deep again. End zone. Touchdown, Devins. He has a man wide open. Touchdown. Second down and 9 for Zach Maynard and Cal. Pulls it down and gets wrapped up and thrown. Pulls it down to run and gets leveled by Shazier. Pressured and sacked. They give you the lead. Miller, touchdown. Miller running to the wide side of the field, keeps it and has the 2 points. Anxiety from the crowd here. Miller flushed, throws on the run, a man wide open. Devin Smith behind the defense, touchdown. And that's been a big problem for Cal today here in Columbus. Second and 10, and Maynard swung down by after they reset the chains. Maynard down the middle and intercepted behind his receiver and picked off by Christian Bryant.
to Miller. They give it to him, and he tries to barrel in. Did he get there? No signal yet. Touched. Ball's now on the 12-yard line. Designed quarterback run. Miller weaving inside the 5. Didn't get a ton of playing time over the last couple of years, but he kept his eye on the prize, and he was already graduated. Ball loose on the field. Is it a fumble?
Oh, they're going to up in the passing game for Ohio State.
They give it to Boren, and the keeper, Miller, touchdown, Ohio State. Misdirection, Miller, one man to beat, he beats him. 2 more. Dangerous pass, it's intercepted. Durant.
That Urban wants Kenny Guyton to stay in, and over the top for the touchdown. Stops here on 3rd and 9. Maxwell, and that one should have been caught by Mumphrey.
Michigan State. Ball's thrown on the money. You've got to secure that.
Is back deep for the Buckeyes. Blocked. And so the Buckeyes roll in with Roby. This is a 26-yarder. Pulled it to the left. On 1st down, Braxton looks to the sideline. Beautiful throw and a touchdown. Devin Smith. Defensive coordinator. You saw Luke bending over, and Maxwell's going to his back. 3rd and 3. He's covered. Can't find him downfield. Maxwell's not going to run for it either.
Me with that.
So there you have it. Urban Meyer.
Low snap. Martinez scoops it up and gets nailed from behind by John. Martinez throws, and it's intercepted down the sideline by Roby. Roby to the end zone. Touchdown. He's going to take it from the shotgun. Hyde in for the touchdown defense. Martinez deep. Intercepted. Buckeyes have got it back. It's Roby for the 2nd time tonight. Miller. Off play action, throws on the run. Wide open, tight end, touchdown. They go quickly, and Hyde taking it to the corner, touchdown. Miller follows his blockers. He might have 6 points out of this. Touchdown. They fake it to Abdullah. Martinez is in trouble. Down he goes inside the 10. Brown is back deep. Brown will backpedal and take this one at the 25. With the 35, and now into the open field. Down the sideline, Philly Brown, gone. Touchdown. Martinez, play fake. Long ball, intercepted. Picked off by Orrin Johnson. Backfield with Miller. And he's going to get the carry. And Rod Smith broke a tackle, and he's off to the races. Smith, he's going to score. Saturday so far. And John Simon with the sack. The ball is out. Defensive touchdown. Their first of the day on the interception. And now Carlos Hyde just going to add his 4th score.
Option left side. Corey Brown. Toke comes on. Hunted out of his own end zone. And the Buckeyes get it. Touchdown.
Ohio State is they're going to be all starters that are on that unit. You can see Travis Howard, number 7, comes in from the left-hand side.
Looking for the bomb. Caught. Devin Smith. Touchdown. First play from scrimmage for the Buckeyes, and Miller splits the seam. Braxton in the open field. What kind of speed does he have? Braxton Miller, touchdown! Corey Brown behind Guyton in the backfield. They're going to play a little option inside. This is Hyde. What a well-designed play! And it is Hyde.
Dolphins.
3rd down and 4. Miller, a dart caught by Devin Smith. Hangs on to this one. Another big play. Smith down the sideline. Yes, touch. They try the middle of the field. And Ohio State
Braxton with the kick and the touchdown. Turbush popped up in the air and intercepted in the end zone by Carlos Hyde right up the middle. Briggs from 34 yards out, and it is blocked. I think that was from the 2. First and goal, Guyton throwing for the end zone, and it is caught for the touchdown. Guyton on the rollout, looking back the other way. Guyton to the end zone. Jeff Hireman, Carlos Hyde diving in for the touchdown. TD of the day for Carlos as he goes airborne.
And again, that's a
Turbush stepping up on the run, launching it for the end zone, incomplete. And the Ohio State Buckeyes win it in overtime.
5 wide receivers. McGloin surprised by the snap, and it threw the whole play off. Ohio State at the 1. Carlos Hyde to the goal line. Touchdown. Out of 14, passing 116 yards. They blitz him, and he is in his own end zone. McGloin intercepted inside the 20. Shazier touchdown. Blitz picked up, and then down go. Hyde got level, but Miller kept it. Miller dances. Touchdown. 9 games. Second and goal. Hyde did not get the handoff. Miller scores again. Touchdown. Snapped it at 8. Steps into a throw, and it's caught right down the middle. They're not going to get Stoneburner.
Very difficult to cover that much in space. It's just a skinny post. Throws over the top, and Jake Stone.
And the Buckeyes not letting that defense catch its breath. Carlos Hyde pulling his way into the end.
with young linebackers. You miss the guy coming across the field, and then Carlos Hyde up the gut.
And now Braxton Miller going to give it to Carlos Hyde, and he is in for the 3rd time. Shearhouse, the rollout on 3rd down, and that's picked off. Travis Howard has it at his own 40, and he's got room to run. Roby gives him a block at the 15, and everywhere. Miller will fake it to Hyde, looking for some room. Miller to the edge. Miller to the end zone. In trouble and taken down.
Yards.
Miller with the completion to Brown. Oh, nice move by Brown. Another one inside the 20, the 10, and Philly Brown.
Low line drive that Brown fields at the 32, and he breaks the first wave. Punter to beat. Goodbye. Hollow end zone. Buckeyes strike first. Being motivated to work harder and be better, and all he's done is turn into one of the very best as 18-yard line. High snap, and here's Hyde straight up the middle and into the end zone for a touchdown. 4 completions on the day. 3rd and 8. Phillips pressure, looking for answers. 5 this year, but they're struggling today. 2nd and 4. Phillips, and Phillips goes down again. Ball came loose. It's a fumble, and it is recovered by Ohio State. Christian Brown.
But a great job of Ohio State at the point. And that's Shazier. What a phenomenal.
Here's Phillips, 5th-year senior. Pressure, and they get to like that. Ohio State moving with ease, and Hyde just steps over. 4th and 6. Got to get to the 15, and it is incomplete. Defended by Christian Bryant, and Ohio State. Hyde to the goal line. Touchdown. Which is the mark in 1986. Gardner lost the football as he wound up, and it is being rolled a fumble. Look out! Zach Ball.
A gap.
Marked it back on the 14. Miller as a receiver open. Corey Brown, touchdown. 41-52. This 28-yarder is dead center. For games, they've given up only 14 points per game. Gardner got away from a hit from Nathan Williams, then got banged down and lost the ball. Ohio State has it at the 10-yard line. Had him around the legs, it seemed, and had some help to knock it free.
And Nathan Williams coming in.
Yeah, maybe it was Hankins who lowered the shoulder in. Point lead. 3 out of 4 today. Missed his last try. Hooks that one through. Passing on virtually every down here. Gardner throws. Intercepted by Siege. Miller takes a knee.
Smith goes to the top of the screen. Braxton Miller looking deep down the middle. Got a man out in the end zone. Caught for the touchdown. Devin Smith, 47. State, the snap to Kenny Guyton. He's going to keep it and run for it. And Guyton reaching into the end zone gets the 2-point conversion. With an extra defensive back, the draw to Oliver, nowhere to go. Runs right into Shazier.
Spring, and now he's a starting receiver, whereas last year he was a backup.
On the move, Miller to the end zone, touchdown! Chris Fields, 7 yards on the strike and a 47-yard bomb to Devin Smith. Hall, wide open and nobody down the middle of the field, and he will take it all the way. Jordan Hall, 49. Play of the day thus far has been 12 yards. Licata's pass is picked off through the hands of his intended receiver, and sophomore safety Ron Tanner. Brown and Fields come to the near side, and the give is to Hall, and right up the middle again, and Jordan Hall headed to the end zone. His second touchdown run of the day, 37. Guyton, play action. Kenny, wide open, touchdown, Buckeyes. 21 yards. They could have kept him in the game. Instead, it's Anthony Taylor as Licata gets sacked. Noah Spence with the takedown. They stretch the field again with 4 receivers. Licata fumbles the snap, and down he goes. And the Buckeye defense with the stop inside the 5.
Ohio State, the senior, pitches it to the freshman, Dontre Wilson, touchdown. And Buffalo gave the Buckeyes a pretty good test. Dingwell got flattened as he threw it. 27-yard line. Guyton throws, and it is caught for a touchdown by Corey Brown. Number 3 team in the country. And he is down. Swung down by Steve Miller. Touchdown. 4 receivers and plenty of running room as a result. They were all over on the right. Guyton took off to the left. Touchdown.
13 rounds.
There is. Taylor is smothered. Lost the football. They got double teamed. This defense, the way this game is going. Rod Smith. Touchdown. Different atmosphere this year in Columbus. Ball thrown to the end zone, and Brown has it for a touchdown.
And then plays that way.
2nd down and 6. They throw it up the field with the receiver and caught. Devin Smith. Wow, 90 yards.
Play fake with time. Going for a home run again.
Oh, my goodness. Devin Smith. Again.
Defense.
3rd down and 6 at the 29. Goff under pressure. Lost it. Ohio State has recovered. Ryan Shazier.
To the line of scrimmage quickly. 4th down and goal. Guyton on the run. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This time it's Chris Fields. It's a turnover. Have the football at the 33. Here's the throw back to the quarterback. And picked off. Not a good play, Christian Bryant. And it's good. Guyton. Hall, touchdown, Buckeyes. Guyton. The Hall, the dive, touchdown, Buckeyes. Guyton looks that way. Looking for Philly Brown. Touchdown! Philly Brown. Guyton hands it off. Touchdown, Ohio State again. Jordan Hall, what a game. His third touchdown of the day. In a big way last year in Columbus. Second down and 11 and gone. Swallowed. Noah Spence. Out of the shotgun. Guyton hands it off. Hall straight up the middle. They had 4 yards. Guyton with plenty of time. Fires and lowering the left shoulder. Here's Guyton. Guyton with all the time in the world. Fires to the end zone. What a great catch by Weiss in the backfield. Here's Fleming under pressure. Joey Bosa was right there. This pass is picked off and heading down the sideline. Bradley Roby. Guyton with time to the end zone. Touchdown Buckeyes as Devin Smith. Handoff. Here's Hall. Hall running toward the end zone. Touchdown Buckeyes. Guyton with time. Guyton to the end zone. Touchdown Buckeyes. Once Guyton with time. Pump fakes, now fires wide open. Touchdown. Handoff. Elliott bounces outside. Elliott into the end zone.
He was vacated. Keeps it. Fires. End zone. Touchdown Buckeyes. Evan Spencer. Right 25-yard line. Play action. Strike for the end zone. Touchdown. His second touchdown strike of the night. This time it's Devin Smith, the junior from Massillon. And on 4th down, Braxton Miller. Far side got a man open. Touchdown Buckeyes. Corey Brown. And it will be Roby. Looking in that direction, firing, intercepted, picked off near midfield by Roby. Roby had Aberderis, backed off, made the... Braxton kept it, threw it into the end zone for the touchdown. Beautiful play action, Corey Brown, 26 seconds. Incomplete. The Buckeyes. Punt it away. They're in top of it. They swallow it for a touchdown. Ohio State touchdown. Bradley Roby, number 1. Ian's the trigger man. Steps up, in trouble, sacked. Going to be brought down, and there's an injured Buckeye on the play pass in this game. 3rd and goal. Simmons in trouble. He is ripped down that time. Michael Bennett, the leader. And headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Their first offensive touchdown of the night. 70 relatives and close friends here from the south side of Chicago. Intercepted. Picked off by Doran Grant, the junior from Akron. Here comes Hyde. Did not get it. 4th down for the Buckeyes.
The ruling is a touchdown.
So they did indeed say that he broke. Here's Hyde. Hold. Touchdown Buckeyes.
Get together next week. If I'm not mistaken, that will be a great game.
So here they come with the hook and a ladder.
Scramble for the ball. Touchdown, Ohio State. And you know what? There are some folks who are celebrating and others who are saying.
Ornament of sorts. Braxton Miller at the play action fake. Wide open, Philly Brown. Inside the pylon for the Buckeye touchdown. High into a wall of tacklers. Is he stood up? No! It is a Buckeye touchdown. In the end zone. Can they do it again? A little hitch to Devin Smith. He gets a block. Inside the pylon for Ohio State. Miller defensively.
Yeah, well, that defense is winded right now.
Makes his way inside the 10. Goes backwards. Now forwards. Reaches. Pylon. Rudolph. Intercepted.
In there to clean up. And now tied, and he'll walk in. Touchdown, Ohio State. Miller, quarterback draw. And he's got blockers, and he's got speed. Braxton Miller down the sideline. Touchdown. Don't have to get all of it back. Just try to get some of it. Play fake. They did try to get all of it back, and it's intercepted by C.J. Barnett. Braxton Miller, quarterback draw, following high. Touchdown, Buckeye. Miller rolling to throw. On the run, a wide open Chris Fields. Touchdown, Ohio's 3 full games because of it. Blitz coming from the corner. Hyde ran right by that, and everybody else. Carlos Hyde, touchdown. Field goal if you don't connect. If he gets the pass away, and he does, and it's a strike to Brown for the touchdown. Large after the catch, a lot of big-time plays. Hackenberg got away from the first couple, he won't get away from the third. On 2nd and 3, they fake it to Wilson, and then they throw it to Wilson. Nice catch out in front of him at the 20. Wilson, he's going to go. Touchdown, Ohio State. Guyton's going to run it, and he scores. Touchdown, Kenny Guyton. Everybody getting in the act. Fifth flanks Kenny Guyton right now. He's going to run a quarterback draw, weaves his way through traffic, and he'll score again. Second rushing touchdown of the night for Kenny Guyton.
Alone in the backfield. Etling to throw for the first time. And it's intercepted at the 30-yard line. Picked off by Duran Grant. Grant down the sidelines. And Grant will take it all the way. For what Braxton Miller has become. Miller looking deep. Wide open at the 20-yard line. His tight end, Hireman, down the sideline and a touch. Hard to do against a team like Ohio State. Etling with pressure coming, and Etling is sacked. Had the chance to get rid of.
Release guy, very impressive.
Miller again short. This time, bottom the lone setback. Fumble, and it's recovered by Ohio State. Scooped up by Noah Spence at the 21-yard. Miller looking. Miller flipping into the end zone for the touch of the Nittany Lions. And a little throw into the end zone, and it is a touchdown.
The other side of the phone was Woody singing, California, here we come. Now, can you imagine that? I can't imagine.
First and goal to 10. Miller with a pump fake. Slings it to the outside. Elliott, nice cut. Elliott to the goal line. And Elliott at 6. Here comes Shazier again. Etling's in trouble, and he's sacked. Oh, Ryan Shazier. Kenny Guyton on the keep, and Kenny Guyton with his second rushing touchdown of the day.
Almost as if he was surprised that I knew.
Here's Braxton Miller, Tom, going for a touchdown. He faked out the entire Illinois defense and takes it 60. And Shazier gonna go deep, and it is intercepted by C.J. Barnett. bringing it back to the 42-yard line. Miller hits Hyde out of the backfield, and Hyde is loose, and Hyde is in. Touchdown. In passing, they're a better offensive team this year. Shieldhouse gets hit. His pass is tipped and picked off by Roby. Roby cuts it back. Roby will take it in. A pick six for Bradley Roby. It's 20. Pummeled Miami as well, as Shieldhouse is sacked again, this time by 28-0. As Miller throws to the end zone, and it is caught. Touchdown. Philly Brown his nothing. Shieldhouse has already thrown 2 picks. He's been sacked a couple of times, and down he goes again. Joey lost his helmet, has to come out for one play. He will throw it. Look out. Ball out, and recovered in the end zone by Illinois. It'll be a safety in the BCS play. Here's Hyde, who's loose in the secondary. He's inside the 30, and Hyde will take it all the way for the Ohio State touchdown. Offense not the issue today. And the defense has gotten to the quarterback, and Spence with the sack of the Big Ten title game on 12/7, December 7th. As Hyde is loose again, breaks another tackle, and Hyde will score another touchdown, his 4th of the day. Here for Ohio State. Hyde will cut back, bounces it to the outside. Carlos Hyde, end zone. With the early lead, Ohio State has a lead here. Miller, the keeper, straight up the middle. Braxton Miller with the speed to the outside. Touchdown. And Toth, another punt, and it's blocked. Scooped up by the Buckeyes, and somehow the punter makes the tackle to save the touchdown. Him noticing Guyton is in. He's going to run it and pitch it back to Miller. Miller looking to throw, and now he'll run and dive into the end zone. Touchdown. Well, that's what they talk about when they say be a quarterback. The handoff Hyde, end zone touchdown.
They're just so powerful running the ball.
The pitch play to Wilson into the open. Dontre Wilson, the freshman. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And then you have that.
Ironman, who's a good kid. We talked to him yesterday and has turned into a really good player. Going deep here. End zone caught. Touchdown.
Miller going to air it out long. He's got a man out there. Got him. Devin Smith. Touchdown. Empty backfield. And there he goes on the quarterback draw. And he's into the secondary. Great move. And now the speed in the middle of the field. Looking for a stiff arm. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Miller again in the pocket. Now running out of the pocket. Directs traffic, and now he'll keep it. And Braxton Miller walks in. Touchdown. Makes it 3rd down and 5. Gardner's in trouble. Down he goes. Way back at the 15-yard and 10. Gardner, quarterback draw. And Gardner's not going to get there, but he got about 7 or 8 of it back, but he left the ball on the ground. Let's see. Was it a fumble?
To run. It's a quarterback draw all the way. Called run. Was he down before the ball came out? Shazier was the guy who was bringing him to the ground. I think his knee might have been down before the ball came out.
Boy, that's a close one.
Yeah. It was ruled a fumble on the field.
And Hyde and Miller run into each other, and then Hyde powers in for the touchdown. Now the extra rusher comes. Gardner running out of time. Down he goes, and it's Boza.
See, that's
Gardner. Right side. It's intercepted. Ohio State intercepts it. Tyvis Powell saves the season.